Yeah, for those of you who are confused about the fact that I replaced the curvy Wonder with my font Wonder. Yeah, I got a call on Wednesday morning, a week ago, Wednesday, and it was like, "Hi, I'm Dar Williams. I'm looking for," and it sounds like I'm name dropping, but since the phone call wasn't for me, it's not really name dropping. So it's like, who? Really? Are you sure? Huh? Dar Williams called and said, "Yeah, my percussionist, Lyme's disease." Okay. Heard about Heather. Apparently, a friend of hers from high school saw her in Reno, Nevada, saw us performing in Nevada, and said, "Oh, you gotta check this chick out." So Thursday morning, Heather drove up to New York City and auditioned, and Monday morning she shipped out to Colorado, and Tuesday morning I had to replan my tour, sans the person I've been playing with for 7 years, and hang out with the person I've been playing with for 8 years, so it's okay. Start off easy. I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me by the collar. Door would have kissed me. It's departure with a promise. My fellow passengers discontent. The FAA is much to say. It's too much baggage anyway. Get me out of line, have your way with me and throw me back again. I am no danger after all. Get for looking at a place that's seeming well hell. I'm all so excited before dawn. And if I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. But I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me with her je ne sais quoi, but I know what one could mean. It's gonna be a long, hard departure. The harder landing, still pilot has apologies. I can't care for the racing of my heart. Then you're literally on the plane, speaking out of turn. I think I must have muttered something about God. Really, who could blame me now? As the light is so around, it's what you get for flying late for dawn. If I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about it. Day is coming once again as people sit in rage. I haven't cared to use to what they think. Fingers cloud upon the clock if they try to stretch the time with surgery and perjury and God. I'm so sorry, sweetness, but I'll put this year to go, and I'm leaving in the morning for my flight. I got too much on my mind, and now there's someone on my lips who must be crazy to be ready for my life. Hey, hey, hi, hey, too late. Hey, hey, hi, hey, I know I need to leave. Something caught me by the conscience. That I'm falling, idea where I'm going. Christmas won't find Texas and back home my hands snowing. Take me back to the season, take your toll on me. I swear to you that I won't make a fuss. When it beats the feeling come, you let you feel no one before me. Yeah, I know you felt it. If I seem like something other than I am, won't you please excuse the dust and pardon all my mess? Trails down like flames, they will let me go regardless of the fireworks exploding in my chest. off on top. Just in slow and sweet. I won't bitch about delay. Thank you very much. This is very nerve-wracking. I'm not used to an audience being all eyes and knees.
Not to mention we have no escape.
We have no escape route. We have pins. There are no clear aisles. I know, exactly. We should leap! When you hear that weird cracking sound and my knees go backwards and I just spring, you'll know I'm departing post-haste. This is a song called Choked Cherry. It is on, it's on a CD, one of them. It was written during a bar fight that I was hiding from in a bar. There was a 6-year-old girl stealing a homeless man's bicycle, and the bar consisted of people taking sides. And I thought upon the wonders of why we have children and wrote a song. Okay, here we go. Oh, sans amplification. One more But that's not part of this show. We are selling CDs and things. You don't actually have to resort to stuffing dollar bills in our pants. It's like, I'm gonna get that show. So I went to art school in Baltimore City, Maryland, and Micah, Maryland Institute College of Art, and promptly graduated from that college and decided to do music instead. Now I taught some high school first and some sort of, stuff like that. Yeah, art is interesting. You're just gonna, you just do that to my set list. That'll be fine. We haven't played anything on it yet, anyway. So.
Well, at least not in order.
No, we don't do that. What was my point? Oh yes, it's a song about Baltimore. On the ashes of rats, you can grind them underfoot if you wish. Thanks for the warning, but I think I'll stay. I sit back and scroll and stare at it all. A curtain and breeze, it blocks me. I turn away from the window. Dreams of saints and I sit here waiting. My dreams of strength. Dreams of something. Walk myself up I'm under good condition. So wanting nothing, gotta stand here. I sit back and go I just stare at the ceiling. My head turned back. I feel so firm? Did I stand to the star? Did I listen to you? Did I listen to you? And oh, built my dreams of strength in the city winning. My dreams of saints. She dreams of something better. Yeah, she dreams of something better. Oh, she dreams of something better. Yeah, she dreams of something better. Sweaty evening here in Philadelphia. There was this awesome period of time, long ago, when, you know, I'd done the puberty thing, but I still wasn't, like, sweating profusely. And I thought, oh, that works out well. That's going well for me. I was very pleased. And then I became a musician and realized that previous to that I had not been working hard enough. So yeah. Wow. Oh, please don't fuck up rock. Come on. Okay, bring it. It is exciting to tour with someone else, get to learn their songs instead of the ones you've been playing, like I said, forever. But again, this has all happened since like
yeah, it was like had like a week to turn on the
focusing. And at the same time, I bought a new webcam, so you know it's like a new toy too. So you know, very split focus, spots 4, then a problem. Okay, anyways. It's hard to be even contemplate relationships when one lives out of one's car for the majority of the time that you exist. And every once in a while, well, specifically there's another singer-songwriter who was like, "Oh, I fancy you." And she would send me these really erotic text messages that were like, "Oh, I would totally be like, yeah, if we was in the same state, that would be one caveat." And then there was the, if I wasn't in a long-term relationship with the guy that I was living with, you know, I'd totally do this to you. And I was like, and realizing that nothing could ever come of that without me being an evil, horrible homewrecker, which I could not bring myself to be. So this is her song. Hers was way more The snow came fast. After all the lies and the tired sky, she sent poetry and ice, and all the while it blocks the roads and drives me crazy. Not fast enough. Slip and skid and sit and fall. Taste me in your mouth. Don't think too much. It'll drive you crazy. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. The will snap and vanish, sleep upon the flame. You know we're reflex and we're passion, though we're trying to stay away. And how much will all this burn? When you're tired of your games, you drive me crazy. Stand on your arm and show those marks upon your back. And cross your arms and hide your scars from me and laugh. You're shoving static at each other, or mutilating flats. Look so good in your dress. Wait, just wait, and keep your home for me. I burn it down for the noise and all its beauty, just to see if you're beautiful when angry. I think you are. Give me time. I'll be leaving in the sun when the roads are clear. It's so easy to pretend I've never feared you. And I'll lie and say we're fine. Space. It's not a complicated question. There's no money in this engine. Dreams upon your fire, let it burn. Let them say it's crazy. Wait, please wait, and leave your home for me. We'll burn it down. The noise and all its beauty, burn it down. 'Cause you're beautiful when angry, I think you are. down. The noise and all its keys, burn it down. 'Cause you're beautiful when angry, I think you are. Whoa, 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 whoa. On my own. Approach with a poker held high. Belief in this thing is belief in steel. My hands are monsters, I hold them high. Come on, they have their voices, true voices. Heather is normally, like I said, the percussionist and the vocalist and all that stuff. And somewhere along the lines, she decided that in this section, it was appropriate to have a rap. So I apologize that you are not going to be treated to, I believe it's either Eminem she does,
Or Kanye West.
or Kanye West, or the Black Eyed Peas chick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So, and Heather has some claim, to being able to rap. She's got much back. No, it's okay. So, I don't have Heather with me, and so, I didn't want to put Rowan in this sort of stereotype sort of situation. But he did it to himself. So.
Yeah, I rose to the occasion.
That doesn't work without the other drummer.
Alright, you're in the wrong place. Okay, go.
There we go.
In my hands, it is all my own.
So how are we doing with time?
How are we doing with time?
I got a time. So.
You guys are up here from DC, the more of your music.
There's a complaint that I use the word crazy far too often in my music. I feel that is explicable if you meet the people that I have.
We're just talking for 5 minutes.
Hey now. I have a swath of songs written for. She was my Star Wars because she created for me a 4, 5, and 6 that were amazing, and a 1, 2, 3, the prequel songs that were kind of like whoa. And this would be the Jedi song, I guess, it's the third, and whatever. In that it references my father, and this.
Which one has Ewoks?
This one
That's
has
the one.
Ewoks,
Okay.
yeah.
Which one has Jar Jar Binks?
That's a 1. We don't
Okay.
actually.
All right, that's good.
We'll have to write a 2 at some point where the comical character causes the end of the universe as we know it,
Okay.
and recreates the galactic structure in the form of an empire. Rowan and I are geeks.
Talking this is one long Star Wars or Star Trek reference.
Mostly Star Wars. It's very flattering to have been transported into your neck galaxy. Please be playing for you this evening. If you would like to purchase our music on one of these forms of holographic media, or perhaps an exodermic covering with our logo on it would be good. Anyways, on with the song. This is a song called Crazy is a Good Thing. She was. Talking way too much. No one thinks you're a good find. My friends think that you're from hell. But I can't say you're a bad find. You're probably from hell. We all think you're crazy. And yeah, you love to tell me so. But I can't say that's a bad thing. My friends think I'm crazy too. And I hear you had a hard day. Oh, you got to give, not everybody sees. You're crazy as a good thing. But I hear that you're too young. But I know it's also said. But I am too young. No attention span. Can't sit still and can't behave. Well, I'm 19 and I'm frightened. I give all I got to give. I leave nothing in reserve for this life I'm supposed to live. My dad scared that out of me. I hear you had a hard day. Not everybody sees you're crazy as a good thing. Crazy as a good thing. So we'll give you the Empire Choice back too. So this fantastic woman of Pennsylvania, I do not, I've almost never engaged in the 5 years that we have lived out of a car and traveled the nation in the weird trapezoid from Maine to Georgia to San Diego to Seattle. I have indulged in one road dalliance. I thought it was like, wow, oh, you're amazing. You know, I was totally smitten. It was bad news. I mean, I came away being like Heather's rolling her eyes and like, oh, come on, are we done with this yet? And I'm like, the sun is so beautiful today. And she's like, yeah, come on, Rob, we really gotta leave. And I'm like, I think my hair still smells like hers.
Heather also said, oh, when she showers him, we're gonna have a whole new album.
Yeah, and so the inner conversation for Heather was, you know, do I tell him or do I let this run its course? And we let it run its course, and that's between Lover and Twilight sitting right there. But so this song was written after that first very confusing sort of. It was a little makey outy. I was like, wow. And then there was the smoochy smooch, and I was like, wow. And it was very. It was really erotic. It was really hot. But in the middle of the smoochy smooch, there was like this moment where we connected. Well, we reconnected. Okay, anyway. But there was the kiss, and then she was like, she stepped away. And she looked me in the eyes and she said, you know, you can kill a man by pressing on his throat right there. Back in. And to this day, I have not decided whether or not this is hot. But resulted in this song, thinking about how when we became involved, we were always very, very tired, and I read afterwards that being tired is very equivalent to being intoxicated. That sucks. Angels never whisper when they're drunk. They're never honest when they are sober. They open up their hearts when they're heartless, and they hide behind the walls when they are sober. And those angels that refrain from noting beauty, refrain from noting harm. I just pray those angels to mark upon my beauty the moment I am gone. So lean and whisper while I'm here, right in my ear. I'll pretend that you'll remember. And jangling keys, things and places that I seem to always steer away from. Well, hunt me something that I comprehend, something that I can lay my fingers on, please. And something that is all-knowing, and something that I am controlling, not something that's controlling me. While I'm here and touch away all my fears, just say that you won't accused of being many things, of leaving naught but shadows in my bed. But angels are soldiers all their years, and sometimes I think that they forget that our kiss can be drawn so deep when you are high, be a thimble when you are sober. So lean and whisper while I'm here, right in my good ear. Just know that I remember. Our mailing list is out there somewhere. I used to have a really pretty one, and then we lost it. And I carry my mouth wrong. I know. So it would be a great help for us if you sign up on the mailing list. Even if you can't buy a CD tonight or a sticker. Take one of the postcards. It's got our website on it. It's got our next couple dates, none of which are within 100 miles, 200, possibly even 300 miles of you. But you know, we could come back for a long time. We've been traveling through up and down the East Coast, and we skip over Philadelphia because it's hard to find parking. However, it's true. I came up in a bus. I have no idea about the parking. You are wiser than me. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
But we have no friends in Philadelphia.
Now you do.
Now we do. I'd like to think that now we do. That would be really awesome. We had a couple friends and then they moved, and we had a couple friends and then I lost track of them. And, you know, but if we get a large enough group, I can't lose all of them. It's like having a lump of gold as opposed to pocket change when it comes to a couch. Anyways, we're gonna play one more song and then we shall be done with you, and someone else will come up here and have their way with you, and you will give them your eyes and ears in order to be awesome. Anyways, please do get on our mailing list. It's being passed around. Feel free to judge the person next to you if they don't sign up. Peer pressure works, right? They're gonna hate us. Okay, anyways. This next song I wrote a long time ago. And I'm going to tell the story the way I tell it now, as opposed to necessarily the way that it is true. There is some, subject of hyperbole here. Anyways, there was this chick. And I was quite enraptured. It was quite lovely. And she would draw, and I would make guitar noises, and I'd write little songs. And then eventually I was like, this one's kind of about you. And she got really creeped out, and she was like, I gotta join the Renaissance Festival, and I didn't see her again. She was like, left the state, and never was heard from again until she was safely married. So, my advice to all those young singer-songwriters out there, do not write songs until you've leashed them down with that whole wedding thing. Yeah, you will.
Or at least don't tell them.
Don't tell them, exactly. You let that be a mystery. And they say, oh my God, I wish that was written about me. And then you can be like, baby, it was. They'll probably never believe you, so there's really no win there. Anyways, this is a song called Loose, and it'll be on our new album, actually. It's been a long time since we recorded it. But now it's like time. Part of me wants to change to metal nails for this, but that's going to take a long time. So. And when you listen to it, it's kind of creepy, but
We'll be right back.
We are ilyAimy from Baltimore, Maryland. We have postcards and CDs and T-shirts, and I think you're now released, right? You say something and you give them a break, right?
Yeah, so while we have everyone's attention real quick, I'm going to harass you guys about a couple of things real briefly since I have a captive audience. First of all, thank you so much. We've had a bunch of beautiful out-of-town guests before. Our Philly people bring it home. Remember that coming in from out of town involves some gas money, and we want to be able to pay our artists. So we do have Sonia, our inflatable housemate over there, guarding my cash jar. Basically, we want you to put all your money in that jar so that we can give our artists a little bit of cash for their time and support them. And if you don't put enough money in that jar, I'm going to pay them out of my own savings, and then we won't be able to do these things that often. So all your money goes in there. No, just kidding. Or buy some merch, etc. Thank you. And two other little rambling points. I love this house and the fabulous housemates who live here. It's got a couple quirks. It's awesome for doing things like this, but it's got this little, see that little crack up in the ceiling there, right there? So, in a couple weeks, on November, there's funny things with this house. In a couple weeks, on November 1st, I think, there's going to be a couple of performances of the Philadelphia Complaints Choir. If you have not yet heard of this, it's not too late to join. It's this crazy phenomenon started by some Finnish artists. It's become this big international thing, and Heidi's nodding because he's seen some of the videos on YouTube, and they're freaking brilliant. So they've gathered all the complaints of the citizens of Philadelphia, and they're making a choral piece of it. And I'm very proud to have included one about our house. So there's going to be at least 50 people, if not like 100, are going to be singing at the Painted Bride, among other things, Make It Rittenhouse Square City Hall. Are going to be singing, "When the third floor toilet overflows, it rains in my office." And when the second floor toilet overflows, it rains in the kitchen. Now, the Philadelphia Complaints Choir has a good crew. We have like 50, 55 people or so. We need more bass people. We need more men. And being photographed, it's very the wrong way around.
You're doing
So we need more men. We also need as many people as possible because we have a good crew, but the Helsinki choir has like 200 people or so, so we need more people. This Monday and the following Monday are rehearsals. Andrea's singing. It's going to be great. So if you want some info, talk to me about it. It'll be hilarious. Very hilarious. Minimal commitment. You don't have to sing well because otherwise I wouldn't be in it. The other complaint, on a more serious note, the other complaint of mine that got included in the score is the fact that they're trying to put casinos right next to our houses. If you haven't followed what's going on with Chinatown, 2 years ago, casinos in the city were supposed to be a done deal, and they've been fought, and they've been changed, and now all of a sudden Foxwood is pulling out of the South Philadelphia site, which was 30-story casino towers going next to like 500 feet away from 2-story row house neighborhoods. Totally screwed up. In terms of a long-term vision for our city, this is one thing that is really bothering me because do we want to celebrate arts and culture, or do we want to consider entertainment to be cheap, exploitative crap? So when you guys all go home, if you could jump on Casino Free Philadelphia's website and give them one little sign their petitions and whatnot for what's going on, because they're trying to fast track the Chinatown site right now, and it's totally screwed up. And they're saying, oh, it's inevitable, it's a done deal, and if enough people speak up against it, then it won't be. So please get on that. Now go to the bathroom, get some drinks.
Yeah, I live in DC, and we used to have a Chinatown, and now we have a sports center. Verizon Center. There's no Chinatown anymore. You guys have an awesome Chinatown here.
They almost put a stadium in ours, and they fought it, and we got rid of it. Now they're almost putting a casino in it. Let's get rid of it.
Yeah.
Nice job. That worked out.